From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Thursday, March 21st of 2024. I'm Amy Rose, and this is what's going on. The first medical marijuana testing facility in Western South Dakota is opening in Rapid City. Traverty Analytical will conduct compliance testing for the state's cannabis industry to test the potency of medical marijuana and to scan for contaminants like pesticides or heavy metals. Officials with the lab say they will work with the state to make sure the people who are consuming cannabis legally are safe. Wendy Young, CEO of Traverty Analytical, says they're ready to start and expects half of the state's testing, around 90 samples per month, to go through the new lab. Veto Day will be short for state lawmakers this year. Kevin Phillips has the story.
Governor Kristi Noem announced she signed 2 bills addressing the remaining state budget for fiscal year 2024 and next year's state budget, as well as a bill addressing property tax levies and education formulas. In total, the governor signed 233 bills into law during the 99th legislative session and vetoed no bills. In a news release, the governor said the state budget was bipartisan and balanced for the state. The fiscal year 2025 state budget, which starts July 1st, is $7.3 billion, and that's $70 million more than the 2024 state budget.
In national and international news, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the gaps are narrowing in indirect negotiations between Israel and Hamas over another ceasefire and hostage release that the U.S., Egypt, and Qatar have spent several weeks trying to broker. Blinken's 6th visit to the region since the start of the Israel-Hamas war began in Saudi Arabia before going to Egypt on Thursday and Israel on Friday. In an interview Wednesday with the Al Hadath Network in Saudi Arabia, Blinken said he thinks an agreement is very much possible. The health ministry in Gaza raised its death toll Thursday to nearly 32,000 Palestinians. Palestinian militants killed some 1,200 people in the surprise October 7th attack out of Gaza that triggered the war and abducted another 250 people. Stocks surged to record highs on Wednesday. Kevin Phillips has the details.
Oh yeah, stocks surged to record highs yesterday following the Federal Reserve's decision to maintain the key interest rate for the 5th consecutive meeting, with indications pointing towards a potential 3 rate cuts later this year. Now, despite the Fed's efforts in the past couple of years to combat inflation, which has burdened many Americans, Fed Chair Jerome Powell expressed caution regarding immediate rate cuts. The challenge for central bankers lies in striking a balance between the risks associated with cutting rates prematurely and delaying them, each carrying its own set of consequences. Despite inflation exceeding the Federal Reserve's 2% target and projections suggesting a path towards normalization by 2026, the central bank is holding firm to its previous forecast of 3 rate cuts in the current year. Market analysts are anticipating the first rate cut to materialize during the summer months.
On Wednesday, President Biden unveiled one of the largest federal investments in U.S. chip manufacturing, announcing an $8.5 billion grant to tech giant Intel. The announcement was made in Arizona, a battleground state where progress in Biden's manufacturing agenda has been sluggish. The CHIPS Act, passed by Congress with bipartisan support in 2022, aims to address what Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo termed a national security challenge, stemming from America's heavy reliance on Asia for cutting-edge chip production. Despite once leading the industry, the U.S. currently produces only around 10% of the global chip supply, lacking in the most advanced chip types crucial for artificial intelligence technologies. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center: mostly clear with 48 for the high today, overnight low only 18. That was your Daily Slice for Thursday, March 21st of 2024. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by Amy Rose with Kevin Phillips, executive producer Mark Houston, engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm Amy Rose. Have a great day.